Hey, what's up? This video response goes out to Bearstain. I seen your videos, and tell you the truth, I don't really think you're a poser at video games. I mean, like, I seen I don't know if that was you playing the Gears of War montage, but that was pretty good skills. But tell you the truth, you got to see it from different ways. How many girls do you see playing video games and stuff? So, but to tell you the truth, I'm not really here to talk about that or anything. I'm here because I've seen your video games, video game days or whatever. Tell you the truth, all the video games that you said on your video, it brought back memories. What was the very first? Oh, yeah, the very first video game system and video game that I had was the Sega, just the regular Sega. I had Sonic 2. I had a couple of basketball games, like some crazy ass basketball games that you'd be flying from like half a court and like you just dunk the crap out of the ball, the goal and crap. And yeah, that was pretty cool. I had a lot more, but I can't remember. And I think the second game system that I had was the Game Boy Pocket. Everybody gotta remember the Game Boy Pocket, man. What I got for that, I had like a Super Mario game for that, and I used to play it for non-stop. But I mean, like, all this go back since I was in like special ed, man. Let's see. When did the Nintendo 64 come out? It came out that year. I got it that same year when the Nintendo 64 came out, and I had two controllers. I had a purple one, like a purple see-through one, and I had the regular Nintendo 64 controller. Man, the games that I had for that, crazy. I had Donkey Kong 64. Oh, speaking of Donkey Kong, I had that for the Game Boy Pocket too. That was a pretty good game. But I had Donkey Kong 64. I had Super Mario 64. And I had Banjo-Tooie for the 64 too. And I think I had The Legend of Zelda. I can't really remember about that. But after the Nintendo 64 got out of style, I went on and moved on to the Sega Dreamcast. But this wasn't a regular Sega Dreamcast like the gray Sega Dreamcast. No, I had a black. It was like a black edition, like Sports Sega Dreamcast Sports Edition. And I had a lot of games for that. Like I said, one of my favorite games for the regular Sega was Sonic. I had the very first Sonic Adventures, and I got the second Sonic Adventures, which is pretty cool. You get to play as Shadow and Sonic and all the rest of the characters on that game. There was this other Sega Dreamcast game. It's called Dynamite Cop, and yeah, I played that. And I had Soul Calibur, which was a pretty good game. I used to kick ass in that game. I had Power Stone 1 and 2, which was a pretty good game for that Sega Dreamcast. Too bad the Sega Dreamcast didn't have enough profit to make another system just like the 360, the PlayStation 2, and whatever. And oh yeah, speaking of that, I did have a regular PS1, and I think the very first game that I had was Spyro the Dragon. Yeah, Spyro the Dragon. And I had a lot of demos for it because, you know, I was kind of poor back in the day and I couldn't afford too many games, so I had a lot of demos. And I had Spyro the Dragon, Spyro the Dragon 2, Tomb Raider. That was a pretty good game. And that's all I can remember from like the PlayStation. And then whenever the PlayStation 2 came out, not the same year, but probably like the next December, I got it, and I played Grand Theft Auto 3. That was a pretty good game. What other games did I have for it? I had another Spyro game that I had for the PlayStation 2. God, there was so many games that I played for it, man. It's crazy. But everything brings back old memories. I had a Game Boy Advance, and I had this game called Yoshi's Island. Whenever you have Baby Mario, and you get to play as Yoshi and stuff, and you get to throw eggs at people, which I thought was kind of weird. But hey, it was a cool game. I had a Game Boy Advance SP, and I really love. Oh, speaking of Game Boy, for the Game Boy Pocket, the very first Pokemon game that I had was Pokemon Red. And to tell you the truth, my friend, just like you, Brainstain, my friend, he had not a Mewtwo but a Mew, and I asked him, can he trade it for, like, what did I have? I had a Dragonite, right? I had a Dragonite, and I asked him if I can trade it, and then he traded to me, and I still got his Mew and stuff. But yeah, if he ever sees this video and I get a bad comment, I know who you are. And then, oh yeah, for the Game Boy SP, I had had Pokemon Ruby, and then I switched over to Sapphire. Oh yeah, another game from my Nintendo 64 was Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2. That was a pretty good game. I had Nintendo GameCube, which is, hold on, right here. I didn't have the blue one, I had the regular black one. Kind of dusty. I had a regular black one. See, black. And then after that got out of style, I went over to get the Xbox. I think the very first game that I had was a Top Spin. That was pretty gay. A Top Spin mixed with this NCAA football game, which was pretty gay. And then my cousin, whenever he first got his Xbox, he kept telling me, oh dude, you should get Halo, you should get Halo. And then I was like, okay. So I tried out Halo and I fell in love with it. And soon after that, I just got Halo 2, and I was winning at it, man. It was pretty good. And then after that got out of style, then I moved over to the 360, and I started playing online with Halo 3. No, the very first game that I did get with my Xbox was Gears of War. Right here, Gears of War. And as you can see, it still has the gold thing on it, which says winner of 30 plus Xbox 360 Games of the Year award. Yeah. And other games that I got for my 360, I have Fable. Oh, I'm getting Fable 2, which comes out October 1st for all you people that's a big Fable fan. I have Grand Theft Auto 4, that's a pretty good game. I have Guitar Hero 3, which I'm still on halfway hard mode on it, and I need to get the achievements for hard and expert. But anyway, yeah, man. What games I'm trying to look for right now, of like systems and games, for the PS3, I want to get Metal Gear Solid 4 because I'm a huge Metal Gear Solid fan. I played Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, the very first Metal Gear Solid game, Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. I played the Substance games too. I even have some on my PSP. Oh yeah, I got a PSP. It's in my bag somewhere, but hey, this brings back old memories from the video games that I used to play back in the day. So I hope you like it, and like Bearstain said, and like I'm about to say, make a video response, and let us hear all the games that you played back in your day. And yeah, that's it for me. Peace.